Hi, and welcome back to Wilderspace Gaming. My name's Tom, and I'm running Legend of the Five Rings 4th edition. We're going to continue with doing a little bit of character introductions this week because they've had a year's worth of downtime in game and about 4 years downtime between the actual last time we played this. So it's also going to help the characters re-establish themselves in the minds of the players. So if people want to start introducing themselves, I'm going to do it in this order on my screen. So, Mr. Andy.
Hi, so I'm Andy. I am playing Takahiro, who is the premier, most important, and most highly skilled, best member of the Boar Clan, destined to be probably the leader one day. He is highly confident in his own abilities. He's a thoroughly nice chap.
I don't think we've met him.
Yeah,
He's just so humble as well.
Oh, he's extremely humble.
Yeah.
He's extremely wealthy. He's not the kind of person that shows that off and uses that to maintain his sort of position of superiority at all or anything.
Fair enough. And next is the friendly rival of Takahiro, being Ian.
Hi, I'm Ian. I'm playing Heichi Akihiro. Sorry, that's too close.
Yeah.
Who is the actual best swordsman in the party. Akihiro's not at all confident in Takehiro's abilities, but as long as it's behind him and not getting in the way, he doesn't mind. Akihiro is the quiet one in the bunch, though. He keeps himself to himself and only really comes out of his shell when there's a fight to be had. The other members of the party will probably remember he has some weird views about stuff that make him a little bit of an outsider anyway. And he leans into that. He's a little bit on the antisocial side. He's the last person to step forward when there's any talking to do. He'll let the peacock that is Takahiro take that role. One thing he does understand is where his strengths and weaknesses are and where others' strengths and weaknesses are. And he's not backward in letting them know where their weaknesses are.
Fantastic. And B. Oh, you're... No, can't hear you. So what we're going to do is we're going to move over to Ken whilst B sorts out her microphone. So, Ken.
Hi, I'm Ken. I'm playing Heichi Takahashi. No, you can't hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you. I was shaking the B. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm playing Heichi Takahashi. Really easy names to remember. He is a larger-than-life Shugenja. Literally larger than life. He loves his food, and in the last year, he has really. Previously, he'd just been a hungry fella, but I mean, we're all 16, 17 years old now, so we're all quite young. Yeah. But he's developed his understanding of food more than just eating all the time. And he now wants to develop it as a political tool to understand people's needs and wants and how they enjoy food and how a good banquet can actually help grease the wheels of power. He is really keen, or he's started the Boar Clan's Shugenja school. He's an Earth Shugenja, and he again linking in with the food and the Earth spirits. He's very keen about growing food, crops, and making sure that the land is sufficiently able to support the clan.
That's turning into a bit of a farmer as well then. Okay, good to know.
Well, I mean, yeah. Not specifically, but where with the earth kami and helping and communing with those and understanding where the food comes from rather than just eating it. He's more nuanced and deep into the actual understanding of how food is vitally important and how it can be used for social and political ends.
Oh, yes, talk about political stuff. Let's try B again.
Again.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. Yay.
All right. I don't know what happened there. I play Heichi Xiaofan. Previously Suga Xiaofan of the Tortoise Clan, which is also another minor clan. She was taught by a scorpion Shugenja teacher. The reasons for which have not yet been revealed. And amongst her set of skills, she is a bit of a social butterfly. She likes to be where things are happening, finding out who's up and coming and who's pulling the levers to all the cogs that make everything work. She also does quite well with money. She's recently been opening up lots of lines of trade, lines of credit to places outside of the Boar clans. Moving money that we need to move. She dabbles with this and that, but other than that, she likes to think that people believe that what you see is what you get with Xiaofan.
I wish we all know he's complete bollocks.
It's an utter lie.
Yeah. And finally for tonight we have Mr. Ben.
For anyone who's watched Mr. Ben,
Mr. Ben.
I will be disappearing into the changing room.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I play. Hold on, I've got to look it up because I can never remember these names. Heichi. Heichi.
The other way around. Heichi. So Heichi is your surname, the clan name, and then Heichi is your name.
Heichi. Okay.
So
I will get it.
fine.
No, you won't.
It's been a while.
No, I won't. Yeah, you're right. But let's not give up this early. Anyway.
Your keyboard's still right. It does all the time.
Heichi is a tattooed monk, formerly of the Dragon Clan before joining the Boar. He sometimes speaks in riddles when I can find them written down. Yeah, he's not a very good samurai. He's almost like the opposite of Andy's character. He dresses as a commoner, doesn't carry a blade, refuses to kill humans unless they are irredeemably tainted, and he's just a little bit contrary sometimes as well, although he is loyal, and that's probably been how he's managed to get this far. Yeah.
Excellent. We do have another person who may be dropping in, but he's just had an entire weekend of a Warhammer 40k tournament, so he may be a bit knackered and not turning up. We don't know. So, but apparently he had a good weekend. So, as a quick recap, last time we were together, we ran through a couple of little vignettes of what you have been doing over the last year. We're going to jump over to Ian. So, yeah, we're going to start with you because you weren't here last week, so I'm picking on you today. So,
okay, fair.
Yeah, Mr. Ian. For the last year or so, you've going to be working with the sensei of the Boar Bushi school. which is slightly different for you in that they specialize in the Mai Chong, which is a type of spear, and you specialize in dual wielding the katana and wakizashi. But it has been agreed that all samurai needs a teacher of the sword, and seeing as you are the most skilled and you offered your services,
Oh no, we lost him.
you've taken on the role of a sensei within the school itself.
Yep.
Yep.
I opposed this, by the way, because I disputed you were the best with the sword, but I lost somehow.
You were too busy and you didn't volunteer.
True.
So yeah,
Way too important to be teaching. Too
Clearly.
shit to be teaching. True as well. But hey,
Nearly too important.
yeah, merely too important. One thing that you have got is that you've got you found almost a kinship with a young samurai ko that not only for the sword but for her open-mindedness. And so we're going to cut to a little training montage, as it were, for yourself and Heichi Shinsei. You're going to be off in the away from the actual dojo and the castle of the. We're actually going to put you into Shiro Heichi, where you are teaching the sword. So you go off and there's this particular glade that you know, and it has got ruins of an old shrine as well there. One which you think will actually help with the understanding of your teachings.
okay.
And so after a sparring session, you actually are sitting down and having some water, and Shinsei turns to you and goes, Sensei, we've been talking, and some of the things that you've been saying don't marry up with what I know of what I've been taught. I understand that we've been hidden away from the Empire and things have moved on, but we know of the 5 truths of Shinsei, but you've been talking about the 7 chakras, and you've been talking about how man is more important. I still don't understand it. Can you? Can we start again from like a more basic level, just to try and settle it in my head?
There are many stories and many ways to tell the tale that we haven't got time for here. But my general belief is that my fate is in my hands. It's not beholden to the kami. It's not beholden to the spirits of my ancestors. Don't be wrong, I honour those ancestors, but I don't believe my fate is driven by their whims. I've always looked to develop my own ability, not for the honour of any ancestors, but for the beauty of what I can do in and of myself. You've got to look inward to understand where the power and the discipline comes from. It's not something that's gifted to you on the whim of the kami. Out of character, I might be horribly carving up what I'm meant to be doing here, but I'm.
You know what? You're actually pretty spot on at the minute. So I remember the story of Lord Moon and Lady Sun, as is tradition. But there was the way that you told it was the story of Earth and how in the beginning. So it was now. Let me get this straight now. In the beginning, before the universe was created, there was only nothing. The nothing that existed before the birth of things became aware, and it also then became aware that it was alone, and it feared its loneliness. So fear became the first sin.
Yes, now we're getting into those stories that I'm not sure I have the skill to interpret these for others, but part of your path is to hear the stories and take your own interpretation from it. Draw from that the strength you need.
So fear was the first sin. The second sin was desire. And then the third sin was regret. So are these the core things that I have to face and understand and then build on from that? Fear, desire, and regret.
You're there, almost there. It's about understanding how to avoid, where you can, the pitfalls, but also to embrace those weaknesses.
Right.
As I said, I'm not great with the words that you may need for you to fully comprehend, but I've found it a very personal journey.
Then this is a journey that I will face, but I will come to you, Sensei, for words of advice and anything else that I have questions.
Of course, that would always be my word. Come to me, but do not share your feelings or your ideas with anyone until you spoke to me about that first. What you need to understand is there are members within the Boar who won't understand these teachings. May even call it heresy. So for your sake, please understand that these are my beliefs and the beliefs I feel should lead us as a clan forward, develop us. It won't be something that necessarily will get great support.
We have been traditionalists for so long and shut off from the rest of the empire for so long that yes, we will have to try to embrace these new ideas. And I understand there are especially people older than me and yourself that we would have to persuade for them to see what happens in the future. But we are new formed. We are newly backed with the Empire. We have time. Hopefully, we will be around officially longer than the last time we were officially here, but Be that as it may.
If I'm being honest, I think the isolation of the Boar will be our greatest boon in spreading these ideas. If we went out there now to the rest of the empire with any sort of level of organisation of not following the traditional teachings, we'll be shunned, looked down upon, and it would only do the Boar harm. And that's why I'm suggesting we need to be careful. I do believe that our clan is fertile land for what is, I feel, the proper teachings to lead us forward, and for our clan to grow and become, if not preeminent, but there with the major clans. But now's not the time for us to step forward with that.
Very well, Sensei. But I've sat around for too long now. Let's go over a few more fighting techniques, old man.
Okay, child, see if you can keep up. I will teach her Knight N.
Yeah. Oh.
But swear her to secrecy.
Okay.
As a sign of, she's the first one who's really come to me with a quest for understanding. So this is like her bonus in my eyes. Whether Takahiro, I think it's a bonus, fighting with two swords, it doesn't matter until we get into a fight. And then he understands how important having two swords is.
So, you haven't asked permission from your sensei back in the Dragon to be able to teach this. So that could be interesting if this gets out in the world.
She swore to secrecy. This is my first test.
Yeah. Okay.
Of her.
Okay.
If it comes back to me while we're still isolated away from the rest of the clans to a certain extent, if I hear something come back, then she will have betrayed this element of my trust.
Yeah. Okay, no problem. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Let's nip over to our laundress. The person who's going to be sorting out all the back taxes in such a way that they're not back taxes. They are new taxes.
You made me sound like a common launderer.
You were going to be laundering several hundred years worth of back taxes that you're going to have to try and wash and make clean.
Yes.
Yes. So in that regard, who would you like to go and see? Would you like to go and see your friends down in Masunashiro? Or do you want to go and see your favourite porter?
I think I'll go to Shiro Kazuki no Higashi to see Gino.
Okay. So this will be your fifth journey over to Face of the East Castle, Shiro Katsuki no Higashi. You know that the Golden Carp Marketplace outside the Shiro itself is full of objects of unusual provenance. But it's also a place that you've gone to start collecting, people and materials for the rebuilding of Shiro Heichi. As such, you've made friends, allies, maybe. You've definitely employed Ogino Nobatsu each time you've been there, and he's impressed you over the last few times. And so you always make it a point to hire him as your personal porter whilst you are there on business. So again, you would meet him on the outskirts of the marketplace, and as soon as he sees you, he like jogs over to you, drops to his knees, bows deeply, and goes, Heichi-sama, it has been a pleasure to meet you again. I hope your journey here was uneventful.
As always, it is a pleasure to see you, Agino. Would you wish to accompany me?
Of course, mistress. Do we have business to conduct here? Or is this a pleasure trip at this time?
I want to learn a little bit more about the goings on, not so much from a position of power, position of title. And she's going to start walking, expecting him to sort of keep in step with her. And I think she's going to sort of make interesting sort of motions towards the market, as if she's kind of giving everything a kind of as like a once over scan while she's walking and talking with him. But then she's as she's talking with him, she says, I want to learn a little bit more about who is running the stores and the the actual moving of items. How you're getting things here, you know, things that usually we wouldn't concern ourselves with unless we were running the place. So she wants to, what she's trying to do is essentially see a bit more of the inner workings of this area.
Yeah.
Without coming across as a patron, somebody to sell something to, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. As you know, Heichi-sama, there are 2 companies of Hida Elite Guardsmen here. This is a main trade hub for the crab, the Yasuki in particular. The Unicorn Clan are visitors here. They bring all sorts of goods here as well. And there are a few people who bring some stuff overland by less well-traveled routes. The House of 1,000 Truths is the inn where most of the Yasuki and traders meet. Of course, there are people there that can get almost anything. Both legal and extra legal, depending on what you want. And there are also some services that are available that may not be available to most people if you know who to speak to. So it is a place, but you do need an invitation or an introduction to start to be known amongst the Yasuki. You have made a bit of a splash already with the goods and services you have purchased for the rebuilding of your new home, which is a good start.
How far along do you think I would need to get before making a introduction?
I believe I might know somebody who would be able to introduce you, if that would be something you were interested in.
It kind of gives the impression that she's not super invested in this. Kind of a casual, like maybe, maybe not. And then she says, "Well, I guess you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So, sure. Who is this person?"
This would be Yasuki Yoda.
Suki
Yodo. Yodo.
Yodo.
Yeah, Yodo. Yasuki Yodo. She is not a person of great influence, but she has got the influence and the ears of the right people. She specializes in sake and is one of the but also she is one of the people who trade in the brandy.
Sake and brandy.
Sake and brandy. Which is brewed in the Shell of Stone distillery in the Shiro itself.
I like the sound of brandy.
So, in that case, maybe I should introduce you. She should be in her shop at this time of day. I would say, though, she can be a little bit tricksy, as she is a Yasuki through and through.
I'm sure that won't be a problem.
Excellent. If you will come this way, then, Heichi-sama. And he leads you to a storefront. Not very ostentatious. It has got like some sampling sets outside of different brandies, sochu, sake, and so on, with somebody that's serving them. And there's also the things that accompany it, so like the cups and so on. Yeah. Inside, you duck into the actual shop itself because it has the half banner that they have for a bit of like privacy. And sitting at a low counter is an older woman, flicking an abacus quite quickly whilst marking notes in the book. She looks up and goes, Ogino, sit, I'll be right with you. Yeah. And she continues marking notes. She pretty much ignores the pair of you for a while.
I'm going to similarly not introduce myself and not sort of make any fuss about being ignored. Instead, I'm going to be looking at all the brandies and things like that, and look for a specifically more expensive looking bottle.
Okay. Yep, no problem. After about 10, 15 minutes, actually, do you want to give me a quick perception check?
Sure.
Awareness.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't have perception on here as a list, but is it awareness? What, like straight from the...
Yeah, you can give us a straight awareness, or you can give us...
perception is on there, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awareness is better, but...
Well, perception works off of awareness, I believe.
No, they're two different things. Awareness is air, water is perception. So...
You can either give us a straight awareness, or you can give us a perception, and there will be different target numbers.
I'm going to go awareness.
Okay.
29.
What do you know? Rolling 4, keeping 4, get 29. Pretty damn good. You do notice that there is, because they have all the different brews dotted about, with each, like the year it was made, that sort of thing. and there's one that stands out to you. So you've noticed a good one.
Okay.
After about like 10, 15 minutes, that's definitely felt longer than that. She looks up to you and goes, apologies, Boar-san. How can we help you today?
Oh, you must be Yasuki Yoda.
That
Am I
is
correct?
correct. Yes.
Good. I kind of give an appreciative smile towards Agino,
Mm-hmm.
and I go, good. It's lovely to meet your store. I came in here. I'm in the market to purchase fine brandy for yourself. Something that I think that my betrothed would like.
Ah, yes, a gift for a loved one.
Hmm.
For your husband to be.
To be.
Then we have various brandies here. I take it he is a boar like yourself.
Yes. Yes. We have. You've no doubt heard that we have been reaching out a little bit more into the surrounding villages and cities, rebuilding the lands that by imperial decree we are now rebuilding.
Of course. And may I ask what your betrothed's former clan was, so I can match up an appropriate drink?
I don't know if there's an insight check on this, like kind of skill
Sure.
on this game, but
There's an
I
there's an
want to
investigation skill.
investigation.
Yeah, etiquette as well would be able to see.
Either of.
As courtier
So
as well. I don't know if that's
Yeah,
right.
that's the
got
other
that
one
as
I
well.
was going to say. Yeah.
And I've also got an empathy skill.
Oh yeah, I've also got
Oh, is empathy a skill? I thought it was
empathy
the
as well.
emphasis.
Yeah, that's a
No,
emphasis
it's
is a
I
no.
think
skill.
that's more
I've
to
got it
help.
as I've got it down as an awareness skill. I've got it set up separately.
Oh, yeah, actually,
Yeah.
I
Yes.
thought I had it, but it's not on here. So,
Yeah.
oh no, I do have it.
Which is bottom of the high skills, yeah?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
you have to put it in yourself because apparently it's not on the sheet. So I had to
Yeah,
put it
it's
in
one
there.
of the latest skills I've added
Yeah.
to the game. So
So I'm assuming empathy would cover deception, that sort of thing, or
um, it's
for the moment, I
making,
think, yeah,
so
I'm
empathy is
trying
more
to get
about
insight.
connecting with people and
Okay.
getting them to connect with you.
Okay.
So
Well, that's
seeing
kind of
what
what I'm doing as
works.
well.
Yeah.
I want to know what to say to kind of lead her to my.
So yeah, courtier or empathy would be the best bits then.
Okay. They're both really good. Courtier's better, so I'll do that. And it's T for trained, isn't it?
Yes. Unless you have do you have an emphasis in it?
No, not at the
No.
moment.
Okay.
But
Cool.
I got a 40.
Oof. Oh my god. So for those of you who are watching this who are unaware, the mechanics for this are roll dice equal to your skill plus your stats, keep a number of dice equal to your stats. If you max out on any of those die, you can roll it again and keep adding it to. This is why off of 6 dice, B managed to keep 4 worth 40 points, which is incredibly good. So she's obviously sounding you out, but she's also keen to improve her lots within the Yasuki. So good sales, good contacts, that sort of thing would make her friendlier to you and be able to advance what she wishes to.
Yeah, she's just gonna say, he was of the Crab Clan.
Ah, yes. Of course he was. So, in that case, you want some of the actual proper stuff then. Okay. Just the one bottle, one barrel, or
I'm
maybe
afraid I didn't bring enough people with me this time. However, I do feel that my visits to this market may increase. And should this brandy of yours be, as you claim, the good stuff, feel that more visits here would be beneficial.
So, as
For now,
Algino,
just one bottle.
as Algino would testify, we can make deliveries to to the Borderlands and to other lands as well. So that part is not, far from the realms of possibility. If this brandy, this sochu, is palatable to your betrothed, maybe you would consider buying several barrels for the actual happy day.
I would certainly need to see whether or not he approves of Kyle. Oh my god.
Oh, we have a Kyle coming. Yeah.
I'm
I
going to be a
certainly
little
think
busy for the
that,
moment, sorting cameras.
Yeah.
yeah.
No worries. Yeah.
And he's rearranging everything. Oh,
Yeah.
I better sort out my camera while he's doing that. Hang on. Xiaofan gives a very sort of winning smile, kind of trying to communicate warmth and friendliness, and she says, "I think that could be arranged." And when she pays for this, using the company credit card as it was,
Yeah.
I'm going to overpay her by about 10%.
10%. Okay. No problem.
Just for this bottle.
Yeah. She does notice, and she bows to you slightly and goes, thank you.
You are most welcome.
And may the betrothal come swiftly, and the libations flow as swift.
Well,
is there anything else that I can help you with today?
Not today. But I will be back, I'm sure, soon.
Excellent.
And Xiaofan will leave her new friend and take Agino into the market and just peruse things from there.
Okay, look. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Please put Yodo down as a potential friend.
Potential friend.
Yeah, potential friend. You've had a good introduction. That's it. I'm not taking any further from that.
No, that's fair.
Yep, that's absolutely right, Ken. It's all down to that. So, that bit. Yes. So, quick hello to Mr. Kyle.
Hello, people.
Hello.
Sorry I'm late.
Hi, Kyle. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, not a problem. Do you want to do just a very quick intro for yourself, and then we're going to flip over to Mr. Ken. So, Kyle.
Yep. Hi, I'm Kyle. I play Ryutao, the archer/tracker of the newly reformed Boar Clan.
Excellent. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Mr. Ken.
Hello.
So, over the last year, one of the other things that you've been doing, along with creating the new Shugenja school, is that you've been communing with a particular Earth Kami. Yes. Shikoki Dogu.
Shikoki Dogu. I can never get that. I'm like Ben. I will always be trying every session to get them.
Yeah.
I'll never give up, but I'll never quite get it right.
Yeah.
Shikoki Dogu.
Shikoki Dogu, who is one of the... No, he probably is the largest, most powerful Earth spirit you have ever encountered.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
This is the spirit of the Twilight Mountains.
At least
I-
the only one that's actually paid any interest to speak
Yes.
to me. I might have been trained, like shown some when I was a younger apprentice, or something communed with a bigger one. But this is certainly the biggest one that I've ever kind of got anywhere with and felt any kind of connection to. Yeah.
So, over the last year, you've been communing with the with the Dogu, and you've got a few bits and pieces of information out of it, but there's always more to learn.
Yes.
So,
As is always the way with the Kami, there's always something more to learn.
yes.
Yes.
On one of these talks that you're having with it, where would you like to be? What sort of would you like to be in the Shiro? Would you like to be out in the mountains, away from everybody else? You do know there are small stone circles dotted about.
Those are where you said those. I've learned that those allow the Dogu to perceive better the areas and understand what's going on better. So I guess probably one of those would be ideal. I'd suggest somewhere away from everybody else, quiet and peaceful.
Okay. Excellent. On one of these journeys and these communications that always take longer than you expect because of the speed of reply from the Dogu is, as an earth spirit, they're a lot slower, more sedate than the air spirits, who are very flighty and quick. So,
is it as much? Is it just that they're slow talking, or is it that the responses can be like minutes or hours before they reply? Even
yeah, so there could be minutes between your question and the reply.
Yeah, which is fine. I'm a patient soul, being a Earth Shugenja. We are stoic and patient people.
Not a problem. The last thing that was said was that the Dogu closed the passes many winters ago and then reopened them. And then later it says, two came and dug the tainted ore, killing many. We could not prevent it, and so took the Boar, making them safe. And that's where we're going to rejoin the conversation.
Yeah. Just as a bit of out of character, did the boar that were missing vanish completely?
So
completely. So we found some that were hidden away. Were there also some that vanished, and we haven't ever recovered them or something?
So the ones that the Boar Clan vanished about 200 odd years ago, maybe even longer. The Boar Clan vanished after a couple of generations. What you've learnt is that the hidden boar that were in the Boar's lair, they're the ones that were out in the Empire and returned back to the Boar lands, and they found all of the clan that was left in the Boar lands gone. They've just disappeared. They did find in places signs of violence, but they don't know. But there wasn't enough to wipe out an entire clan, and the actual castle itself was not damaged in any sort of warfare or siege or anything like that.
Yeah. And those ones that vanished, they haven't come back yet. We haven't managed to get them back. But we had some kind of clues last session, I think, didn't we? That we could possibly get them back, or
there's a potential if you can. You knew that they were being held safe by the Dogu. Yeah. That they are safe by the Dogu. What state they're in, you have no idea.
Yeah.
So obviously, it's been several hundred years.
Right, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. And that's, you told me on a chat the other day that the Dogu. Oh, that's what you just said there as well.
Yeah.
That the Dogu took them to make them safe.
Yeah.
And that's those. That yeah. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Fine. I'm with you, I think.
Yep. Okay. Good, because I'm not. So, as I say, we return when to the conversation when it says that took them to make them safe. That's where the last response from the Dogu.
Okay. First off, I want to ask the Dogu what he means by we. You said we took them. From my understanding, you are one. Do you mean there are more of you, or are you talking of all of the Earth Kami that reside within the whatever the mountain is?
We are one, but we split to see and hear.
Ah, I understand.
Each time I create, a part of me goes with it. This is how I see and hear in my lands.
And these are tied to the symbol statues that we are in now, like the one that we are in now.
Yes.
Each is its own, but also part of you.
Yes.
I understand. Where did you take the boar? Where have you hidden them?
They are with me. And if you can give me like a theology roll, that would be good.
Theology roll, yeah.
Yep.
Possibly. Theology. Law theology, there we go, that's the one. Which of these do I roll? There's 3.
So it's untrained, trained, or emphasis. Yeah.
Right.
So you are trained in theology.
Yeah.
Do you have
law,
an emphasis?
Well, law.
Yeah. So
the
you
emphasis is theology, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually the emphasis is theology because it's the law skill with an emphasis in
Yes.
theology. So I roll the emphasis dice under the law skill. Okay. Yeah. What happened there? That's rubbish for keeping 5.
Yeah. Unlucky. You would know that there are various spirit realms.
Right.
Yep. And each of the spirit realms has got certain associations. You would know that each of the kami have like an elemental plane.
Right.
associated with it. You're not quite sure which one.
Right, but I
you
can
know there would be an Earth one.
Means that it will be an Earth one. I could
Yeah.
go and do some research to find out which one it is.
Yeah.
But that's where the Dogu is saying they are. That's fine. That will do.
Yeah.
Thank you, great Dogu. Are you able to return them to this world now the lands are safe?
Yes and no. I could return them, but they are changed.
Changed because they have been away for so long in another realm?
Yes.
Would they... Do they want to come back?
You would have to speak with one. This might be able to happen.
Can you do this now, or would we set this up for a future time?
The future.
That works.
Time to come.
That's excellent. I can talk to the rest of the Boar and the daimyo and some other clever people that I know about this before we put their spirits through such an ordeal as I expect it would be. I'm interested now about these two that came. Do you know any more other than the number? Who they were, what they looked like? Did they have any markings, clan markings? You might not understand them, but if you describe the picture, show me the picture in my head.
One was tainted. Both were tainted. One so much so. The other is changing bones, changing flesh, but remains the same.
Can I make a Shadowlands lore roll on that?
Oh.
Because that sounds like a Shadowlands creature of some sort. Some shape-shifting monstrosity that you're going to chuck on us any second.
I wouldn't do that. Would I do that?
Yes, you would do that.
Okay. Ooh. Shadowlands lore 32. Okay. Racking your brain, you can't. There are things which are jiggling memories. What one? There's some other information which jiggles more memories, but the Dogu goes. One who was tainted was tainted with fear. No, not fear. desire. Desire for power, for more. The one that changes bones, changes flesh, but stays the same, was made an anvil.
Does
And
that make me think of a kind of created creature like a golem or something? Some spell.
no,
We came across some sort of anvil thing once
We've
earlier,
heard
didn't
about
we?
an anvil or something, haven't we?
so
we
what
didn't we
you
fight some stuff around an anvil?
so what you are twigging with that roll of 32 is that it's a story of two people. One who was a dragon and one who was a crane. They, between them, you know that because your Shadowlands isn't quite right, so you know that these two are Mahosukai, blood mages.
Yep. Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I was wondering.
One created the anvil of despair. One created the blood swords. But you can't remember which one was which.
But we've heard of the anvil of despair, haven't we?
Yeah.
Is that in one of the castles? Is that in one of the?
The anvil of despair. No, the anvil of despair is not. When you were cleansing Shiro Heichi, you know that the Mahosukai you faced then were trying to recreate the anvil of despair.
Okay.
But failed. They had something wrong. Even before you interrupted, it wasn't working, and you could see it wasn't working.
So the anvil of despair isn't an actual item that exists. It's is it a thing?
No, it exists, but it's been lost to the ages.
Oh, and they're trying to bring it back and create it.
Well, recreate it.
Recreate it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I need to remember that.
Yep. And you've heard of the blood swords, and you heard that they are powerful awakened Nurmane, so awakened items, and they have, but you don't know where they are, what they do, if they're even still in existence or have been destroyed or whatever.
They're liable to be Maho type of weapons, aren't they? They're not very nice.
Oh, very much so.
Okay. Would I? Okay. Do I know? No, I don't. Do I know any more about the blood swords? Like how?
You would have to give me.
I can research. I'm happy to go away and research and do some more calmy stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. The next thing I want to delve down into. So, from his description, I could probably research and find out who those two people are because they're probably quite famous.
Yeah, you would have to go. You would have to go back to some of your old sensei in the Kuni, in the Crab Clan. You don't have the information here. You don't have the the libraries here within the Borderlands.
Yeah. But it's stuff that I could find out. That there must be information about because they're quite famous. That's cool.
Yeah,
I could do that, or I could try to commune with other kami for the information or whatever. But
Yeah.
that's the thing later. That's fine. I want to ask the Dogu, what is this tainted ore? Is it, as I think, that that it's just rock or something that's been tainted by the essence of that which is trapped here by yourself? Or is it something else?
The blood of the first. And that's it. That's all they will say on it.
Right, okay. That, yeah, okay.
Oh, that's a good place to leave it there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. I'm happy. I will probably stay there for a while and just
Contemplate your navel.
just contemplate and just be aware of the Dogu and just on a higher level try to just for ease of description become friends with it on a spiritual level, but just not actually asking it, not talking to it specifically, just communing with it and becoming one zen like with just
No
to be
problem.
just to get a greater bond with it, if you will, and then I will head back back to the in fact I would probably have quite a decent picnic with me, and I will be afterwards I will be quite hungry, and so I will eat said picnic, but it's all been picked and designed to what's the word, to honor the Dogu. It's all plants and stuff that's comes from the mountains, and it's prepared with a bit like a tea ceremony, but all prepared specially, and there's a lot of symbolism in there. It's not just eating for eating's sake, although he is hungry by now, and he's got a lot to feed. That's great. And then I'll head back. Thanks, Tom.
No worries. Right. We're going to go to a two-person thing between Akihiro and Takahiro.
Oh, fight.
Yep. Not quite. No. So Akihiro had accompanied Takahiro back to Sumo Village to return the armor of the Topaz Champion. After spending a few days there, relaxing, catching up with family and old friends and so on, you start heading back to the Borderlands. As part of this journey, you have to go either around or through the Shinneman Mori, the Shinneman Forest. Last time you went through it, and it took you a while, and you got very lucky with Ryutao with you. So you decide to go around it, visiting various way stations along the way. I have a question for you. Actually, no, I'm going to assume that you are wearing your armor because it's the Shinneman Mori. You're going through the outskirts of it. You know it's not a safe place. So you are going to be wearing your armor. At one point on your travels, actually, Andy, are your two porters with you?
No, one. Not
one of them.
I'll just have my main one. Well, no, because I had one who's like a loyal servant, and then we hired two more porters. But they've
stayed. They've stayed at the Boar Clan, and they've brought their family over.
Yeah, and because that was sort of the deal, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Because I was sort of adding people to the clan, even though they're not important at all.
This fucking guy.
Yeah. So I just have Guru, is it Guru? I think his name is my servant.
Yes. Yeah. So the three of you are walking. You go along the outskirts of the Shinran Mori, and that's one point along the journey. You see lounging next to the side of the road, 3 people, and when they see you, they stand up and they walk into the middle of the road and just pause there. Behind them, you can just about make out a 4th as well. Maybe a good 50, 60 feet behind them.
Are they armed?
Oh, yes. 2 of them quite obvious. Well, they're all obviously armed. One is wielding a Tetsubo, so the big studded club. One is where he's wielding a Bicento, which is the it's called the pig's ear spear. It's one with a big, wide chopping blade on it.
Okay.
Yep. And the other one has got a Daisho. Yep. As you approach, when you get to within around about, I don't know, maybe around about 15, 20 feet, one steps forward. I will actually pull them up for you so you can see the one that steps forward. Did that work or not? No, he's trying to catch up. No, I think I've done an Andy. I've got too many tabs open.
I'll learn you.
Can you see anything?
Nope.
No.
No, I don't know what's going on here. Why isn't it shown to you guys? Sorry.
Pressing show to everybody.
Yeah.
You're showing it rather than giving us edit permissions.
Yeah, I'm putting you. So I'm doing the show to everybody, but I'll just do it as in all players' journals and
Bandit
then
1
try
has
it
just
that
turned
way.
up.
Yep. So if you look in the bio, that you can actually see them.
Yeah, because of the picture.
Why isn't it doing a show to players? I don't know why it's not working.
Have you got them set up as character sheets?
Yes.
It may be because they're character sheets, not handouts. I'm not sure.
That could be.
No, show. You should be able to show. Yeah, no, you should still show.
Bio. Yeah. Yeah. He steps forward. He's a little bit older than you. He's probably around about mid-20s. Steps forward. He's got just a katana on his sides. No armor. And he goes, "Good afternoon, gentlemen. A pleasure to see you. Do you have your toll ready?"
I shall look at Akihiro. And then I shall step one pace sidewards so that there is clear space for us both to draw our swords.
When he looks at me, I'll say, you do the talking, I'll do the fighting.
Oh, no, I will do the fighting as well.
Okay, you take the one on the left, I'll do the other 3.
No, I will take the one with the sword. You can take the other 3. I shall lean sideways to look at the one that's loitering at the back.
So you got a bow.
Some sort of archer or something like that.
Yes, she is an archer.
She is.
Yep.
Right.
Okay, so I'll actually.
So I shall say no. I shall take the swordsman and then proceed to the archer. You take out the 2 who need some sort of club.
Okay, well, mind you don't get your armour dirty.
Okay.
No one will know who you are if you get blood and guts on your Shashimono.
Yes, very true. So essentially, with all this banter between the 2 of us, I'm attempting an is there an intimidation skill in here? I'm trying to remember.
Yes.
There is an intimidation skill. I don't have it. It's a low skill. So how
Yeah.
do you do intimidation as I'm a samurai? Is that courtier or something?
No, it's still intimidation. Intimidation is intimidation.
Okay, but okay.
So low skills are, depending what it is, can drop your honor and so on. But for an intimidation to intimidate people of no status, it doesn't really matter. It's low skills only drop your honor if other samurai see you do it.
Okay, but being intimidating like that, okay, it's a weird.
It's a weird mechanic how it works, but this, if you did it as an intimidation, at this point, at the start of a fight, there is no honor loss.
Okay, so I'm going to have to roll intimidation. I can't roll courtier because I'm being. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, courtier is knowing how to act in court and
Okay.
give snide comments.
Well, seeing as I'm untrained in it, I've just rolled 19.
That's not bad. Yeah. He looks at his companions and goes, a young pup needing lesson.
I should turn back to him and say, first we must speak. I offer you a chance. We are a newly reformed clan called the Boar, many miles from here, great distance from here. Should you prove honourable, we are recruiting.
Yeah, okay. Good to know. And the other two are like, what? No, we're fine. Yeah, we don't want that. No.
Okay.
Just pay up your money and you can go. Yeah?
We are not paying. Stand aside or pay the consequences.
Oh dear. Really?
Well, I think we've wasted enough breath. It's time to find out who's the teacher and who's the student here. And I draw both of my swords.
Okay.
I shall. It doesn't have any effect, but I shall. Is it Aijitsu? What's the speed?
Aijitsu.
Aijitsu.
Yeah.
I shall Aijitsu draw my sword with great speed.
Okay. Sure. Give me another intimidation roll because why not? Right.
17 still.
17. It's not bad. There's a couple of okay, yeah, maybe he's got a bit of skill. Okay, so
He's not. They clearly have not bothered to read my back banner that pronounces that I am the Topaz champion.
Who says they can read?
True. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Tom, can you drag my counter onto the?
Yeah.
Because I've got macros attached to it.
Yes, you do. Okay. There you go.
I can see the 4 counters, but I can only see the picture for the one bandit. But I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I only put the one on in your thing, so I'll actually put. I don't know why my computer's being so slow today. Don't know. Let me just close some more stuff down. We'll see.
Do you want initiative rolls?
Yes, I will want initiative rolls. And so, right, Bandit 1.
Right, where is initiative on this? I've lost it. Is it on?
So on the front page where it says information.
Got it.
Initiative. Yeah.
Was that a 29 initiative for you, Ian?
Yes.
Oh, for pity's sake.
I need a token before I can roll my initiative, Tom.
It's on there. Your token's there.
Maybe I've got to select it first then.
Yeah. That's 2.
Oh, balls.
It doesn't matter how fast you draw it, you're just not fast enough, are you?
I've got 8 bonus on
Wow.
that.
Jeez.
In fairness, so have I. So.
No, you've got no bonus. You just got.
Well, I've got. Oh no, yours has got the +8. Sorry, yeah, I was looking at the
You're
wrong.
7 keep 4. I'm 7 keep 4 plus 8.
Oh dear. Oh well.
I'm really fast, apparently.
Totally.
Apparently, it's alleged.
He says.
But,
Oh, what is going on with my computer today? Okay.
I think when
Right.
you're hosting the Roll20 game, it slows down your computer
Right.
because mine's been fine
Okay.
now.
What's that? Yours is fine.
Mine's been fine, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I'm going to have to do the thing and actually invest in a better computer. I don't want to. I don't want to. I've been putting off for like 4 years now. So, okay. So, do you guys remember how combat works? Or has it been too long ago? Time.
been a while.
It's been a while.
I thought
Okay.
you just hit people and roll damage.
No.
You got stances and stuff to roll.
Oh,
down.
Yeah,
God,
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can choose to spend void points as well, if you wish. So basically,
Bandits.
you declare what stance you're going in. You either go into attack, center, defense, full attack, full defense. Okay. Each thing has a different thing attached to it. Yeah. When it comes to your turn, you get either one complex action or 2 simple actions. Okay. Movement is free as long as you don't take the piss and say I want to run 100 feet. Yep. Then that becomes like a complex action instead. Yep. So all of these folk, you can see they're all readying themselves, getting ready to do the thing. And where is he? Shit. He's actually on that, but only for a while. So, like I say, they're within like 15 feet of you. So, Akihiro, what stance would you like to be in?
I might regret this, but full attack.
Full attack. Okay, so you get a bonus to attack rolls, but it makes it easier for them to hit you.
Yep.
Okay. Which one are you going against? The one that the 2 you can reach. You can reach. Well, they're actually stood fairly close together. We've got the Tetsubo, or you have the Bicento.
I go Tetsubo first because
Okay,
I'll get 2 attacks.
No worries. So, okay.
These are,
I'm
these
going
are
to be.
postures, aren't they?
Sorry.
They're called postures, aren't they? That's on the, I just found the
Yes.
cheat sheet you gave us. So full attack gives you
Yes.
+2, keep 1.
On attack rolls, and then
Minus 10 on
but it
your
makes
armor
it easy.
die.
Yeah. So
Okay,
I will be kind and remind you that because this is not D&D, you're better off to spread the damage instead of focus on one.
Yep.
Because the more wounded somebody is, the more likely they are to miss.
Miss.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm just going to roll my attack. Do I have to declare raises now for damage, or do I just see what I get? I can't remember.
No, so you have to declare your raises now.
Right.
And if you miss your new target number with the raises, you miss completely.
Completely. Okay.
Even if you hit the original target number.
And a raise, is it an unkept dice for damage, if I call it for damage? Is that?
For damage?
Yeah.
Yes. No, so it's 1 keep 1 for damage, I believe. Double checking. as skilled. Yes. So it's an additional 1 keep 1 if you damage.
Okay. And
You
still
can
limited
raise.
how many raises I can make.
Yes, I was just about to say you can raise as many times as you have void points.
Right, okay.
Well, say 1 keep 0. Double check. Double check. 'Cause it's always worth doing. Core shot does increased damage. Sorry, yeah, you're right. It is 1 keep 0. The 1 keep 1 is for something else. 1 keep 0 for extra damage per
And you
raise.
say these guys aren't armoured?
No, they do have some armor on, but it's
Right.
the highest armor is like a light armor, like yourself, and only one
Okay.
person has got that.
Okay. In which case, I'm going to go with a single raise on the guy with Setsubo
Okay, no problem.
for full attack.
Yep.
54 hit.
Yeah,
sorry.
just a little bit.
There's 2 9s to roll. I re-roll 9s as well as 10s.
Oh, you explode 9s as well.
Jesus
Yeah.
Okay,
Christ.
yeah, doesn't matter. You're fine. So this is your specialization.
I've got a macro for extra 9s as well. Yes.
Oh yeah, I know you have. Yeah, dude. Go on. You don't need to roll it because you have hits. So if you want to, yeah. So that one of those 9s becomes an 11, and another 9 becomes a 17. So sure, it's no problem. So 64 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. How do I? Have I got no damage? Katana. I roll it straight, and then I've got to add. Does that work? Roll another 2 dice.
Yeah, roll another 2 dice, and then we'll choose which ones that you use. Okay, so roll me one more die. Yeah, roll me one more die. So that's a 16 and a 9 are your 2 best ones, for a total of 25 points of damage. So this guy has gone from perfectly healthy to being seriously hurt. You have just slashed one of your, let's call it the katana, across his chest, carving and just nicking into his sternum itself. You have got another attack if you wish.
Yeah, I'll attack the other guy with
Okay, yeah.
Albeit, I haven't got a macro. I'm assuming I had to attack my wakizashi at that point, yeah?
No.
No? It's still katana.
Yeah, you can still do katana as well.
It's still at full attack, yeah?
Yes, you'll still be at full attack.
Yeah. Okay.
This guy's armor is worse. This is Ashigaru armor. So yeah, you've hit again. That's nice and easy. So that's a 12. Yeah, you've hit. You've just hit.
So damage with the katana. Oof, for 32.
32.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll say, I hope you guys are quick studies because it ain't going to last long otherwise.
So the guy with the percento is significantly larger than the guy with the Tetsubo. And he does look hurt, but not as hurt as... In fact, he's barely nicked. Yeah. Okay. Next is the guy with the Tetsubo. No. What? It's the wrong way. The guy with the Tetsubo is going to take a swing at you. And in fact... So he's at a... Oof. Oof, he's just going to do a straight swing at you. He's not going to try. Or should he?
Now I'll find out what my armor is.
3 raise. Guard, disarm. Yeah, okay, why not? He's going to try it. He's going to take a swing at your legs to try and knock you down.
Okay.
Because he can. So what's the target number to hit you?
36.
36.
Have you taken 10 off for your?
Oh, no. Fair point, well made. 26.
So 26, there we go. Now, here's the emphasis roll. Which I can't see. Oh, you stupid flaming computer. Oh! So he swings at your legs, but you just lift your front leg and it goes straight underneath him. And it's such a slow swing that it's an easy thing for you to dodge.
Okay.
Takahiro.
Can I just run with the maneuvers? There's one called extra attack, and it's got
Yes.
5 next to it. Does that mean you
5 raises?
So I have to declare 5 raises to get the extra attack.
Yeah. Yep.
So that'd be minus 25 on my.
Yeah, so plus 25 to the new target number, and you have to have a void of 5 to be able to raise it that many times.
Okay, right. Well, that I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. So that number is not just the number of raises; it's the void required.
Correct.
Okay. Well, I'm not bothering with that then. I am just going to go with. So I'll go full attack, and I shall attack the guy with the katana, as I said. Right.
Yep.
So I'm doing +2, keep 1.
Yep.
Right. So how do I? So attack.
Okay, so go on to.
Right, and also I'm higher initiative to him, so I've got my speed of lightning, so I get +2, keep 0 on attacks against people with lower initiative. So.
Okay. So what you do is go on to the weapons tab.
Yeah, and up it to +4, keep 1.
Just doing the attack bonus roll and attack bonus keep.
Yeah, +4.
Yeah.
Change that to +4, keep 1, and then I'm
Yeah.
hitting. Now, am I trained or I'm just trained? Aren't I? Don't.
Do you have an emphasis in katana and kinjitsu?
Kenjutsu is.
It's on the skills list.
Yes, I do have an emphasis in katana, so I'm rolling the emphasis level.
Emphasis die, yeah.
Okay. So I should have declared raises for damage, shouldn't I? Sorry, I've got time to do that.
Too late.
Yeah, no, I should have done that. Yeah,
No problem.
And then I believe that I've got set up here the correct damage. So I'll just roll that. What do you keep? Do you keep strength? No.
It's the weapon. It's based on the weapon.
So yeah,
2.
it's a weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm doing 5, keep 2 with a +2 flat bonus.
What's your strength?
3.
3, and a katana's a 3 keep 2 weapon
Keep 2,
anyway.
so it should be 8.
So it should be 6 keep 2.
Oh, 6, sorry.
6, keep 2. And I've got a special katana as well.
That gives you your bonus on other stuff, doesn't it?
What other stuff?
Yeah, because you took the Sacred Blade, didn't you?
Yep.
Yep. Which is linked to your Kinjitsu.
Okay.
Let's say Ietsu, I believe.
Yep.
Let's double check. So okay, so it's a Kikita Blade, so it's a 4 keep 2 katana plus then your strength. So if you just put in your katana
Yeah.
line 4 keep 2, it does the calculations automatically with your strength.
Adds
Yeah.
that in automatically. Okay.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, so you just put it down as a 4 keep 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then once per Ieitsu duel, you can re-roll damage, but you're not in a duel, so.
Yeah. I've got. So if should I have a flat bonus of +2 as well?
What other advantages have you got?
I don't think anything that would give me that.
So where did you get that +2 from?
No
Was
idea.
that from?
It's probably something I've added on. I've got balance, but no, it won't be that.
No, it wouldn't be balance.
No, I think that's just an error. I'll take that off. So I'm just a 4
Yeah.
keep 2 damage, and then it'll add my strength in automatically.
Yes. So you can see he rolled 7 keep 2.
That's crap.
Yep. Yeah, afraid so. Not great.
I forgot to.
But
I forgot.
damage
to
is
roll
damage.
I forgot to roll extra damage. Raise
Yeah.
damage. Sorry, reminding myself of this.
Yep. This is all. He barely feels it.
Mhm.
So it's like, yeah. Oh, okay. But that was only your first attack. You have got because you're trained enough for it to become a simple attack.
Oh, am
No,
I?
it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah. It's
No,
not.
it's not. Not
Isn't
unless it's a
he?
dragon, it's not.
Oh no, because each person gets at different levels. You see.
Yeah. I think,
So
I,
some
I, think I,
get
I
it.
think I get that next. I think that's the next thing I get.
Next thing you get is it.
Yeah, I think it's the
Take away my USP.
So, because I believe
Right. I'm
that's
pretty sure Ian's right. Let's just. I'm just conscious of time.
Yeah.
Let's move on and do this as rapidly as possible.
yeah. Yeah, you're right. He gets it at rank 4.
Mhm.
So, right. So that's fine. Right. In that case, I'm just going to. The archer is just going to take a strike at the person who's caused the most damage. The person with 2 weapons.
Yeah.
So that's going to be you, Mr. Akihiro.
Yep.
Once it loads up. I need a better computer. I apologise. Kyle and Ben, I apologise for all this. Right. We will get to you, hopefully. So.
Ooh.
I think a 51 hits you.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. But I didn't roll any. That's
Three
not good.
exploded. Yeah, 3 exploded dice. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't put any raises into it because why would I? So please take 11 points of damage as a arrow smacks into you. It's nice and simple. But that's fun. My bloody computer, yo. Now it is the person who Takahiro is attacking. So the one who was talking to you earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He looks down at this graze that you gave him, and he goes, "Okay, right, fine. Let's try this again, shall we?"
That hits.
Yeah, I think that's. But again, I didn't. I'm not declaring any raises. I think I should declare raises because that's 2 rolls now, which I've had really good dice rolls on. Okay.
I don't think you
So-
should.
Oh.
Hit him in the ankle.
Am I fucking dead?
37 wounds as this guy looks at you, goes, "Really, child?" and just smacks you so hard.
Sorry, there is reduction of 3 on their arm. Did you take that off the damage? Is that what that reduction is?
Yeah.
So you have a reduction of 3, so that makes it 34 points of damage to you.
Right, and
'Cause you've got light armor, haven't you?
Yeah. And so do I
Yeah.
put that in the wounds column?
Yes, just put in the wounds column and then just keep an eye on where you are, because all you're doing is you're comparing your wounds number to the level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what place? Sorry,
Right,
where do you
look-
mark your wounds?
So there's
So,
a box,
in the
there's a
wounds-
box called wounds. I
Is,
had-
is that the one that says plus wounds stroke per level?
No, not
No,
that.
the one,
The one
the other
Right.
side of that. So, it goes wounds, lethality, wounds level. Yeah. Just look at the wounds bit. Yeah.
I had clearly not
Yeah.
updated my character sheet from before
Yeah.
because I had 51 in it.
Yeah, that should have been
Yeah,
zero.
I had 53. That's what I was thinking. Oh,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, no, those should be
I've
zero.
got
You've
eight,
had
yeah.
plenty of time to rest in the last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
So
would
if
have
you
taken
just
me down to 1 hit point.
yeah, so
And-
you look at that and fill that in with your number, and then just compare it
Right.
visually with where you are on the wounds
Right,
level.
So I have a hurt level of 33, so I've passed that, but I've not reached injured at 39.
No, so as soon as you
Go
get
past
into so you're at 33, yeah?
it's a
You've taken
threshold.
34 wounds, so your threshold is you are in the hurt level
Yep.
until you hit 40
30,
or whatever it is.
39. Then I'm going to
39, yeah.
So I am hurt now at plus 10, right? Okay, great.
Yes, so everything you do is now plus 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's simple. It's not so simple anymore.
Yeah. And these are, they haven't got any techniques or anything. These are just people with weapons.
Yes, but I fucked
Yeah.
up and forgot
You
to put a couple of damage raises in, and I'm now
Yeah.
paying a penalty for forgetting the system.
It has been a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there is nice.
Andy and Ian going to
slow
die
attack.
on a
I think I might. I
Completely
think
ran.
Ian will survive as normal, and I'll die.
Yeah.
Stabbed in the foot
Yeah,
again.
look,
Stabbed
it
in
is
the
a
foot
very
again.
deadly
Go
game.
with the ankle.
Right. Okay. I'm still not going to put any raises in because I'm not going to.
Because he doesn't want to
So
murder
who's
someone.
this?
Yeah. This is attacking Ian, and he flailed badly with this Bicento. Completely missing. Totally missing. And then he rolls right back around to Akihiro.
I'm not going to go full attack. I'm just going to
Okay.
go into
That
attack.
is something that I should have said, is that everyone should declare their stances at the start of the round. These guys are all just in straight attack stance.
Yeah.
So if you go into, but you can change your stances at the start of the rounds, like you've just done.
Yeah.
So Andy, what stance are you in?
I'm going to attack as well.
Okay.
Normal attack, not full attack.
But I'm only going to go one raise of damage though.
Okay. So who are you going against first?
The injured guy, the most. No, I'm going to go against the big guy first.
Okay. Yeah, that's an easy hit.
Okay.
He's the one that you hurt the most as well.
Sorry?
He is the one that you hurt the most as well.
Oh no, I was going for the guy who hardly felt it when I hit him.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong person. Yeah, no, you're right. This one. Yeah. He's nicked this person, so yeah.
Okay. Damage.
30. Okay. 62. He is. Oh, so you have nearly severed a limb. So he is so close to being crippled. It's like he is down on the floor. You have nearly severed his arm. It is hanging on by a couple of tendons.
Okay, I'm going to do something like spin round, and I want to try and backslash the guy who's fighting Andy.
No, no problem.
Stick to your own opponents.
Very
I think you
dishonourable.
need a little help.
How very dare.
the actual affront on Andy's face.
The thing is, this guy's not wearing any armor either.
He
Yeah,
would
and
rather
I'm
die than accept help from Akihiro, I'm sure. If he had a choice.
I know, and Akihiro knows that.
And that's why Akihiro's doing it. Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to remember why the fucking hell I brought Akihiro with me. He's just annoying.
Save
Ah,
you
brothers.
dying.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Glad I left you two to bugger off in the woods.
So I will attack. Just straight attack. with
Are you
my,
putting any races into this?
a single race? For
Single
damage.
race again, okay?
Ooh, 30.
Yeah, that is a hit for the 33. Yeah, because he didn't hit you at all.
Oh, sorry, I haven't put. I've done an extra. That I didn't do the extra damage.
Yeah, roll me one extra die. And see if you get higher than a 12.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
So still 25.
The same was said for the attack above as well, but
This guy is bleeding hard. You've managed, with that backhand, you've managed to open his stomach up. He's now holding his innards as they are spilling out. So he's looking very injured. So he's very, very hurt. Yeah.
And I look at the archer, not trying to, not intimidation, just a straight. You better run because I'm after you next.
Okay. Right. The Bandit 2 is next. Let's see where they are on there. Okay, so this is the guy with the Tetsubo who's going to take a swing at you because you have now got your back to him. He's going to. Yeah, I'm going to put a raise into this. He's going to put He's going to put a raise into this to try and knock you down again.
Okay.
So he's probably not going to do it, but with a 30, he's not going to do it because he was hurt as well.
Well, he's a 36 anyway. So.
Yeah. He's going to start. He's going to start backing off now, and there's no attack of opportunities in this game. Okay, but he's now going to start backing away from you. Right, Takahiro, it is your turn.
Well, my opponent appears to have been wounded in front of me, so
Yep.
I shall ignore him and go
Yep.
and strike the opponent that Akihiro felt incompetent enough that he could leave him to attack from behind, and was dismissive enough not to not feel necessary to attack him. And
Okay.
I'm going to take that one.
No worries.
So I think
This is the guy with the Tetsubo who's just started backing off.
now Heichi has sec. So is he the one who's just gone? So I
Yes.
don't have my extra attack. I'm not going to higher initiative with him, so I don't have my
Yep.
extra bonus on that. But I do have that. Now my target numbers are 10 higher, aren't they?
Yes,
That
that's
means-
correct.
So I'm just going to go for a straight attack, not any go for
Yep.
the range. I can't remember. I can't remember the maths of this, but I should just go for a straight attack.
Yep. 38 does it.
Will hit. So that's
Yes.
effectively a 28. That's enough to hit. Okay.
Yes.
And then damage
28.
28.
That makes. So this guy, as he's backing off, you just spear forward, and you spear him straight through the chest, and he falls off of your sword, and he's just lying there, burbling, with blood bubbling out of this pierced chest that you've got.
Okay.
Okay. And with that, the archer just books it completely. It's like, nope, and just runs the feck away. And Oh, Bandit 1. I think that's it. Everybody is so bad. Oh, no, he could potentially... No, the first person who was talking to you, he falls down, holding his belly, and puts his sword down and puts his hand up as if begging. And he's like, no more, no more, no more. And that's it.
They're dishonourable, aren't they?
They're bandits.
So we can just ignore that plea, can't we?
Yeah.
I'll behead him.
Fair enough. Nice and simple. Bosh. Done.
And the other two who are wounded, I think we just leave for them to suffer from their wounds.
Well,
So-
unless you want to run after them and bleed all over the
No.
path,
The other two are lying here wounded.
Oh, those.
I'm not rushing
Yeah.
to the archer. No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, one is going to bleed out within the next minute or so. They're literally 1 point away from death. The one that you pierced, Andy. The other one is
It's got an arm
going to
almost
bleed
off.
out.
The other one's got an arm almost off, hasn't he? So.
And the other one's almost got the arm off.
They're
Yeah.
dying out. Okay, right. Do you want to? Should we stop there and
Yes. So I think it's actually a good place to stop the night. Kyle and Ben, I apologise nothing happened tonight for you two. However, it is you two next anyway for a joint scene for next week when we come back together. Okay?
Nice. It's been very interesting watching it all unfold.
It's are you now remembering how deadly it is?
Yeah.
Jesus
That
Christ,
was-
I am.
That was
Well, for
two.
an archer.
That
I've
was
got 57 hit points. I took 34 in one blow from a frigging bandit.
yeah. With no particular skills, no school, no schooling or anything like that. It is literally that was 2 rounds of combat.
Exploding dice for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't put any raises in for extra damage as well.
No. Had I have done
So-
so, I might remember to do that. I might have done enough damage to have put him on a wound penalty before he got to act. That was
Yes.
the cock up.
Yeah. That was down to you. I did remind you.
No.
So-
I then forgot.
Yeah. So, thank you very much, folks. It's been fun as always. Next week, we're going to be starting with Heichi and Ryutao in the Glade of Games. So, enjoy the week,
Hey.
and I'll see you later.
Thanks very much.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks,
Bye.
Tom. Great.